Okay, take 3 or 4 or something like that. Yeah, I've been gone a while, so this is update for weeks 23, 24, and 25 now. As I said in the last video, after I made my video, about 13 hours later, kind of got the wind knocked out of my sail, I think I said, or maybe I said got the rug pulled out from under my feet, I don't know. Anyway, regardless, I ordered my small uniforms, which, by the way, I put off. Ordered them, lost my job 13 hours later. So yeah, I'm not going to go into reasons why the job is gone. I'm just going to say I had really come to detest that job anyway. Wasn't really happy there, which, you know, had a lot of good experience, made some good friends, but yeah, it's over. And I'm not going to go into it too much because you would just be getting my side of the story, and I don't think that shows a lot of class to do. So, that being said, I made a list of why I'm not going to let my loss of a job turned me into a total emotional wreck, which, by the way, I am not a perfect person. So I'm not going to say there weren't times that I was depressed, there weren't times that I was feeling a little hopeless at times, and doubting myself, but yeah, I'm not going to let it turn me into a wreck. I had a few times, but, you know, I've got a good family and good support system, and yeah, again, I was to the point I really did not like that job anymore. So, here's my list, and I'll just warn you, I'm not a 10 list person usually. That's what everybody else does, and also, I'm a little freaky in the fact that I like prime numbers. So, I have 11 reasons. The first one is, 1, truly believe everything happens for a reason. I've said it before, I'm a Messianic Jew. I'm not going to preach to you about anything, but I will say I believe in a creator. I believe in somebody. I believe in a guiding hand that determines everything. So everything happens for a reason. 2, we're in, like, I guess the last third of the High Holy Days here. Sorry, I have an itch. Anyway, we're in the last third of the High Holy Days here. I lost my job before the High Holy Days started. I have never, other than the year I took a month off, I've never been able to just enjoy the High Holy Days, and it's been great. I've really liked it. So, yeah, I've really got to enjoy the High Holy Days and do a lot of reflecting, go to temple, reconnect with some people that I hadn't connected with in a while. It was great. 3, a lot more time with my husband. I forgot how great he was to be around. Yeah, we've been hanging out, doing things together. And as I say, you know, it's not like I'm going to starve to death without a job or anything. Don't get me wrong. We use my money that I make at my job, but my husband does okay. So losing my job did not mean financial ruin. So I've been able to enjoy my husband and hang out with him. Okay, number 4. I don't have to go back full-time. I was working full-time before because, sorry, I know I've been doing this, but trying to find a comfortable spot. I was working full-time before because when we first got here, we were setting things up, and I took full-time, and I just never got to get out of full-time. So I kept on full-time. Now I'm going back, and I'm going back part-time. And I'm happy about that. So, number 5. I'll probably find a job that I like a lot better. Again, I stayed with that job longer than I really should have. I wasn't really happy there, and which is actually one of my reasons. But anyway, yeah, I'll find a job that I like, and I'll be able to just focus on work and concentrate on it on the days I work, and be able to focus on my house on the other days, because I'll just be part-time. 6, I'm so not the same person I was when I got that job. I have a lot more experience as a worker, and, you know, I don't have that feeling that you go into an interview and, you know, if you're heavy, you know the feeling where you feel like they're doing you a favor by overlooking the fact that you're fat or that you weigh more. And that is so not true. But I felt it anyway. And, you know, I always found it weird that I didn't feel that way about other people, but I just assumed that they felt that way about me. So yeah, I'm not the same person. And I feel like I've totally rocked the interviews I went to. I've got some positive response. I got offered one job, which I'm probably going to take, although I'm not sure. It's not very many hours, and we'll see. Anyway, so 7, I refuse to let others dictate my emotions and how I feel. I will say, see, how do I put it? I'm not sure that my job loss was was professional, we'll say. I think there was a lot of personal to it, and yeah. So that being said, with the things that I felt were personal, I'm not going to let those people that were kind of rude overshadow all the people that were very nice to me and very pleasant and still to this day continue to support me and care. You know, not going to do it. It's stupid. Why? See, are we up to 8 now? Yeah, 8. I'm learning how to crochet. I've been trying to learn how to crochet for years, and it's so silly. I can crochet a chain as long as, I guess, around the world a few times. I can't double crochet. I've watched so many videos on it. I'm going to have to find somebody that can help me learn to crochet, like just sit with me. Shoot, I have grandma friends, they can help. One of them's got to know how to crochet, but, you know, I've been working on crocheting and some other crafts. So, yeah, been doing that. 9, I have been doing some super cleaning around my house. Part of the High Holy Days for me, text message from my husband. Hold on just a second. Okay, so what was I saying? I'm going to have to rewind maybe. Anyway, learning to crochet. Oh, house getting very clean. Part of the High Holy Days for me is that I go through and I clean things big time. And I do that again around Passover too. On Passover though, it was right before I got my surgery. So I was employed, so I could afford to have somebody come in and help me. This time I kind of felt a little selfish asking, especially since I've been off work, but my house has been getting pretty clean. I still got to figure out how to use this shark thing that I bought that cleans floors. I paid like, I know I'm going off on a rabbit trail here. I paid this ridiculous amount for this thing, and I cannot figure out how to use it. I mean, I've watched the videos, but I don't know. For some reason, it just looks, what's the word, intimidating. So maybe I'll finally tackle that too. Anywho, and number 10, as I said several times throughout this video, I had truly come to dislike that job. I dreaded going to work. I don't like that. I dreaded it. I felt like I was walking into a fan blade every single time. I liked my job. I love taking care of my patients. I love the challenge. I love figuring out what's wrong, making sure everything's going well, checking every single thing on a patient. I love that. I love that responsibility even. But there were other aspects of the job that I had just really, really come to despise. And I didn't like who I was becoming. You know, I heard myself saying things about the job to other people, and I really try hard not to badmouth anybody. And I think I did pretty good about not bad-mouthing anybody in particular. But there were decisions being made I wasn't happy with, and I caught myself, you know, sitting back and gossiping with people about those decisions, and yeah, it's not good. Okay, it's not good. So that being said, and the last reason, number 11, not the most important reason, but definitely a big one. I will not be the former fat chick at my new job. How great is that? I mean, wow. So that is this video. I'm going to put out another video with, you know, my weight stats and everything else. So I hope you're having a great week. And I'm very sorry for getting behind on my videos and for getting behind commenting on yours. I have been watching most of them. As I said, there were days I was a little down in the dumps. But as I say, I have a good family, I have a good support system, have good friends, and I was able to get through it. I do want to say thank you to Kayla. Kayla's VSG, she was very supportive, very sweet. And I also want to say a great big thank you to Amber McCullen, who was not only sweet and very supportive, she called me and asked me for medical advice and stuff, and it kind of pulled me out of, you know, sometimes it's good to feel like somebody, when you're upset about something, somebody pulling you out and needing your help makes a huge difference. So yeah, thank you to all of them. Thank you to you guys. Thank you everybody, and I'll see you in my next video, and I will start commenting more, and have a great week. Bye. Oh, yeah, give yourself a hug.